In this video, I'll guide you through how to use Microsoft Planner as a Kanban board so you can organize your work visually and keep your projects flowing smoothly. We'll walk through how to structure your board, how to set up your tasks so they're easy to understand at a glance, and how to manage your workflow over time using Planner's built-in views. Let's start with the structure of your board, which in Planner is built using buckets. In Kanban, these buckets represent the different stages of your process from the moment an idea appears to the moment the work is finished. Once you're in Microsoft Planner, click on Plans, then choose the plan you want to work with. Inside that plan, scroll to the right until you see an option at the top called Add a New Bucket. You'll want to create a left-to-right flow that mirrors how work moves through your team. A very common and effective setup begins with a bucket called Backlog. This is where you park all of your ideas and future tasks that haven't been started yet. Nothing in the backlog is being worked on, it's just your pool of potential work. Next, add a bucket called To Do or To Do Priority. This is where you move tasks from the backlog that you've decided are ready to be worked on next. Think of this as your shortlist or your team's current commitment. After that, create an In Progress bucket. This is where tasks go once someone has actually started working on them. It's helpful to keep this bucket limited. If everything is in progress, nothing is truly being focused on, and that's how bottlenecks form. Then add a Review or QA bucket. This stage is for tasks that are finished from the creator's perspective but still need approval, feedback, or testing. It creates a clear separation between I'm done with my part and this is fully complete. Finally, add a Done bucket. This is where completed tasks live, and it gives you and your team a visible sense of accomplishment as the board fills up with finished work. With your buckets in place, let's talk about visualizing the work with cards. In Planner, each card is a task. To make your board clean and professional, start by using labels. You can assign different colors and names to represent categories such as urgency, type of work, or department. For example, one color might indicate urgent tasks, another might be used for marketing items, and another for bug fixes. The colors make it much easier to scan the board and understand what's going on without opening every card. Inside each card, use checklists when a task has multiple steps. Instead of creating 10 separate small tasks, create one card with a checklist of those 10 steps. Turn on the option to show the checklist on the card so the key steps are visible directly from the main board. This keeps your board compact while still giving enough detail for people to know what's involved. To manage the workflow day to day, remember that Kanban is about movement. As work progresses, simply drag and drop cards from one bucket to the next. Moving a card from backlog to do, then into in progress, review, and finally done, makes the status of each task immediately clear. When you want to look at your work from a different angle, go to the top right of the board and use the Group By drop-down. While grouping by bucket is the classic Kanban view, switching to Assigned To helps you see how work is distributed across team members. Grouping by due date highlights what's close to its deadline or already overdue. For an at-a-glance status report, click the Charts tab at the top of Planner. This view gives you a visual breakdown of how many tasks are in each stage, how many are late, and where you might have a traffic jam. If you see one bucket much heavier than the others, that's a signal to rebalance the work, adjust priorities, or unblock whatever is stuck. By setting thoughtful buckets, designing clear cards with labels and checklists, and regularly using drag and drop, group by, and charts, you'll turn Microsoft Planner into a powerful Kanban board that keeps your projects transparent, organized, and moving forward.